Hi, Genki Call here to share with you some Tinkertown teams for today's faction assault. Now first let's head into the shop and I will show you that we've got the faction weapon here. I'm going to go ahead and buy up to the faction weapon because I don't have it yet. It is Tinker's Buzzblade and I'm going to get in there and show you what you get with the upgrades. Let me do that right now. Edit team, weapon, Tinker's Buzzblade. Let's get this upgraded and see what we have. Attack, armor. Okay, this is what we've got here for Tinker's Buzzblade. Now, as for teams, I have 5 that I'm going to share with you. I'm not going to show them all, so be sure to check the description box below. But this is one I came up with that, you know, not everybody's got the Scourge of Honor or the Arachnean Weaver, and you know, I wanted to share some teams that are lower rarity so that more people can participate. So this banner I'm using, you can see it's minus purple, but we've got +2 on green and +2 on, let me show you, +2 on green and +2 on red, and I think that pretty much balances things out for me. Plus, Marilith is an amazing mana generator, as is the Mountain Crusher. I should show you this. There we go. Here are her traits. We have the Crimson Bat. Now, let me show you something. Because I have my faction upgraded to quality 100/10. I have my kingdom at level 14. My usual damage on the Crimson Bat is only 28 damage to each troop, but once I get him in here in my delve, it bumps up to 49. That's almost as much as the Scourge of Honor does for me. So, let's go ahead. I'll show you this team. This is a nice fast team. Marilith alone could take the first few levels of this delve just by casting a couple of times. I already did the first level just to test out this team. Oops, I should have gone ahead and just cast with Crimson Bat. So, if you have the Arachnean Weaver, you can put it in here instead of the Shadow Dragon. That would be yet another mana generator for you, possibly. But right now what we've got, scatter damage, individual damage. Forgot to show you this one. Okay, so you have at least one troop that's going to hit something even if the enemies are submerged. Let's see what we've got here. Well, that worked. I'm gonna do it again. There you go, that should be the end of these guys. Alright, and if you have watched any of my delving videos, you know that I like to do every single room when I am delving. Not always possible at higher level, but here we're only at level, what, 20? 30? Perhaps? So we're right at the beginning of a faction assault. It's going to be so low, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do every room that I can, even though I just got a Valraven on my first run through when I was testing this team. Marilith is awesome! Alright, that was 600. This one is 250. We'll do this one. Tinkertown has 3 treasure rooms. That means that 3 of the rooms are going to give you bonuses instead of your enemy, which I always love. Boom! Bye-bye! So, the treasure rooms are this one, and that one I just did right there. And which I was not paying attention to what the bonus it gave me was, but I'll pay attention on the other 2. I can show you. Kapow! I do love blowing things up. I was really pleasantly just surprised to see that the Crimson Bat was going to be able to do so much damage in here. I was just... I forget how much of a difference Horde and Kingdom level can have on your stats in these delves. And so troops that are usually not very useful become very useful very quickly when you go into a faction. Oops. That's okay, I've got this guy ready to go. Boom. Right. And I forgot to look what kind of bonus I was gonna get from doing this room, one of the treasure rooms. Is this one of the treasure rooms? It's after midnight, I'm tired. I'm using Titan at level 100. I have it completely maxed out. And that means that I am immune to... I have Fortitude, which means I'm immune to the Wraith's... I'm immune to her death marks. Oh my gosh, I cannot even... Alright, so this is one of the treasure rooms, so when I finish this, we're all going to get immunity to death mark, which my hero already had. But if I wasn't using Titan or Sentinel, which I also have maxed, then I would not have that. Let's see. Now, I don't know how long this team is going to be viable. Probably not for a terribly long time, but you know, you can get pretty far on that true damage from the Crimson Bat for a while. So, early delving, nice and fast. Let's see. One delve done. Actually, that's two. I didn't show the other one. Okay, let's grab our goodies here. We've got delve, chest. It's okay. Alright, next up. What have I got for you next? I have... You had to know this was coming. Tesla. Double Tesla with the Shield of Urskaya and Holy Saint Astra using Priest. Now, I'm using Priest. I will show you why. Those are nice, but that's not why I'm using it. I am using it for... Oh, right. I'm using it because it makes me divine. Wait, am I using the wrong... Oops. I'm using the wrong class. Let me fix that. Edit teams. Class. I want to be a human. So that Holy Saint Astra will enchant me. Alright, let's switch to War Priest. That makes me a human. There we go. And also, on these early levels of the delve, I am going to use Life and Death. It is possible to use Life and Death with this team for quite a while, into the 200s at least, because Life and Death is stealing life from the... Let me show you. From the last two enemies, making you a tank, and then since that's weakening them, Tesla's damage is doing more damage. Anyway, this team will scale with the enemies. The more armor they have, the harder she's going to hit. And I already showed you Holy Saint Astra. But also, all humans start with 50% mana, which doesn't suck. Now, if you have it, you could also try triple Tesla. That also works, but you're going to need the Shield of Urskaya up here at some point. Right now, I'm just going to go with this because it's fast. The nice thing about using Tesla in Tinkertown is that in the boss room and this first room as well, when they get a chance to cast on you, they're going to be generating a lot of red. So, let's do that. Where shall we go next? Oh, we have to go here. Alright. I think this early on, 1 Tesla will do it. Let's see. Yep. On the next level, I will show you the bonuses I'm getting at these low levels. Remember that it's going to scale with the enemy, so the higher their armor is, the harder she's going to hit. Meaning you can take this all the way to level 500 if you wish, although you'll need the shield of Urskaya at some point. I should mention that. Kapow! The only problem with this team, when you're using the shield of Urskaya with double Tesla, or triple Tesla even, is that if your enemies submerge, you're gonna have some trouble. So submerge can be one of these effects. However, with the shield of Urskaya, you can allow them to hit you and they won't be able to do any damage, and that will keep them from staying submerged. Let's see. Here's a treasure room. And let's see, I'm looking at the amounts up in the top corner here. I already looked at him. Alright, we're gonna do this. The nice thing about the Cedric rooms is that you will have a limit of 500 gold instead of just 100. So you can get a bunch of gold in here, but on the downside, if Cedric casts his spell, it's going to mess up the order of your team, which can lead to your destruction if you're not careful. So I'm going to go ahead and fight him, even though I am not likely to get many match 4s here. A little extra money is always a nice thing. It's helpful for upgrading my kingdoms, it's helpful for my guild tasks, so I'm going to go ahead and take him out. Boom. Since it's such early level, I wasn't worried about him casting, and even if he did, it wouldn't do too much damage, because I'm still just going to wipe everything clean with Tesla in a hurry. Just for kicks and giggles, let's see what these guys do. So here is what Grudge does right here. Alright. Oh, that green is going to turn brown, but that does not hurt me in the slightest. So we're just going to take them out anyway. Yeah, go ahead and hit me. Kapow! I do love quick delving. I just love the efficiency of it. Alright, let's get this one done. Okie dokie. All done. Alright, let's grab our goodies here. There we go. Some nice glory out of it. Not a bad amount of chaos shards. Alright, so next up, I just showed you this team. Go ahead and paste it here and show you. We've got triple Ferocity with Ragereaver. I just showed you this team on the Indrajit's Palace, my last Indrajit's Palace faction assault video. along with alternate weapons that you can use for this team. So I'm not going to show you this team in here. However, this is a really good one to bring in here, especially with all of the red that your enemies will be creating. The Ragereaver is just great, but if you don't have it, check out my other video. There's a link in the description box below, and in that description of that video it shows you a timestamp where you can go right to that part of the video, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. Now, so I'm not going to show you this one. Next up, I'm going to show you another Guild Guardian team. We've got triple Finesse with the Nimbus Bow. So Finesse is just amazing, and a triple Finesse team, they will just hold on, where is it here? If there's a storm, give 6 mana to all other allies. So once you get one filled up, they just domino. They just domino, and you can just cast over and over and over again. You're not looping, unfortunately, but you are being able to cast over and over again. The downside of this is that the Tinkertown enemies, not that one, I think it's this one. Create 7 red gems for each enemy with full mana, and if all of your troops have full mana when he casts, this can loop over and over and over and over again, and it's really, really bad. It's such a pain. Thank goodness that they can self-destruct, but it can take a while. I've seen it last up to 5 minutes with it just looping, so don't really recommend this particular team for this site. I do have one more team that I am going to show you, and this one has a mythic in it. I apologize for that, but even better than triple Finesse is Finesse with the Doom Dax and Shahbanu Vespera. Let me show you what she does. And wait till you see her in action. Oh my goodness. So the secret with Shahbanu Vespera is to have these others only with one color, so that she will loop and loop and loop. She may cast on herself because she's repeating on other random allies, and that can include herself, so you can get blue or purple in that cascade, which can slow things down. If you have to add a different weapon, if you don't have the Doom Dax or you don't have a solid yellow that you want to use in here, use a solid blue or a solid purple in here. Let's see how it goes. This I love. If she happens to cast on herself and there's purple on the board and there are skulls, then we change the purple into doom skulls and just blow the enemy away. So let me show you how this works. I really enjoyed this when I did the Tower of Doom. I had no troubles at all using this team. And we have to hope that we loop enough that the Detectobot does not start looping himself, because that's going to be a pain. Hopefully that's not going to happen. I myself am going to stick with probably the Tesla team, even though I just used that all weekend on the Indrajit's Palace. I'm still going to probably go with that. Alright, let me show you what happened here. So I have a storm because I'm using Stormcaller, 6 mana to all of their allies. Oh, I can't cast on him. Kapow! Probably not high enough level. I'm going to do it on the Doom Dax. Oh, isn't it beautiful? And all of these match 4s. So, 68 damage. Let's take a match 4 here. 76 damage. Let's do this one more time just to show you. Up to 92 damage. It's just insane what this team can do. It's good enough just with triple Finesse, but double Finesse with Shahbanu, fantastic. Whoop whoop, we're up to 108. Alright, let's go ahead and cast with this. 131 damage to all enemies. They don't have anywhere near that, so I'm just going to do that. Take them all out at once. This is a very, very safe team to use, because you can just keep looping over and over and over again until you can one-shot the other team, if that's what you choose to do. However, you know, if the Detectobot gets going, if you lose control of the board, which can happen, then you're going to be in trouble. So maybe don't use this here. It's up to you whether or not you want to take the chance, but I am going to at least enjoy what I've got here. It's something different than what I've been doing, so with the with the Finesse, I just can't speak, with Tesla. Let me see, what do we do here? 300, 400, nope, 150, let's do that. Purple to get Shahbanu loaded up on mana. Finesse to finish loading her up. Oh, I love that. Yep, let's go ahead and cast that. There we go. Didn't matter that I didn't have alignment because I knew I was going to one-shot him. 400. Let's do this one. Another possible problem with having so much yellow is if you decide to do a Cedric room, then and you lose control, he is going to mess up your team. It shouldn't be too terrible, but still something to keep in mind when you're at higher level. It could be a problem. Okie dokie. Hey, let's do this one. Get a little extra money here with all of the match 4s I'm going to have with Shahbanu. It is absolutely worth it to me to come in here at this low level. Even if he messes up my team, I'm not too terribly worried about it. Let's see, I don't want him to have blue or yellow, and neither one is available, so we'll do that. The mana. I need the mana. Oops, gave him blue. That's okay, we'll do this. Ha ha ha! He's gone already. Goodbye, Cedric. Not only does he change the order of your team, he also charms one of your troops, and that can do damage to 2 of your troops. And if you're at high level, especially if you have High King Iron Gut with you that's been chomping on your enemies, that can be really devastating. So I'm going to do this one, multiplier of 1.5 on the treasure room. I'm going to go ahead and take care of this one. Let's see, we'll take the blue. And blue again, I don't care if she skulls me, no big deal. Yellow. Woohoo! Now it can be a good idea to cast on your first character here to make sure that they've got plenty of armor and health. I'm not worried about it right this moment, however. But it can be a good idea to boost this one so they can take at least 1 hit from the enemies. This matters when you're at higher level. It really doesn't matter right now. I'm going to let them have the skulls. I just don't care, as I said. And we'll do that. Take them out. I didn't even notice that I had it ready to go, actually. Okay. Oh. Oh. Nope, I want the multiplier. 1.4 treasure upgrade on that 2,000 gold room is going to be pretty significant. An extra 1.4, I should say. Definitely taking the purple. Show me the money! See, See, sometimes you will stall out with Shahbanu because she casts on herself, and that will definitely slow things down, but usually you can get control back pretty quickly. It isn't a guarantee, however. You know, sometimes you just don't have any luck. Oops, I hit the wrong button. I did not mean to do that. Let's try that again. $6,000 gold just for that room. So let's see what we get. We have a 3.75 multiplier plus an extra 1.15. That should be pretty nice. Really don't care. I can't do too much. Oh look, they have submerge. So when they blow off, I can't hit them. But because I've got the Doomed Axe with me, I still have a way to hit them, so... Oh wait, I'm not doing scatter damage. This is a different team. We'll just take them out with Finesse. Just like that. Woohoo! 7,800 gold from one room. Awesome! Alright, let's finish this up. I'm going to try to get Shahbanu going so that these guys hopefully won't take control. Tink is really dangerous because he summons. Do we have alignment on purple? No, we do not. Alright, we'll just take him out with this. Here we go. All done! Okay, let's see what we've got for our chest here. And we'll finish up the video. Rewards. Alright, nice amount of souls. I need those. Alright, that is the end of this Faction Assault video for Tinkertown. Remember that I've got team codes down in the description box below. I also will have a link to the other Inderjit's Palace video that I told you about to look up alternatives for Ragereaver with the Triple Ferocity team. Please like and subscribe, and I will be back with a video for a High King Iron Gut team for this delve a little bit later. Y'all have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.